WWE Unreal has showed the flaws in WWE writing. And it's something that I have been saying. I've been saying this shit for a while. They need writers. They need people who can come in here and do this shit and write storylines. Ladies and gentlemen, well, first off, I want to say hi. Welcome to the channel. It's been a while. A couple of weeks, I've been on the road doing my show production shit. I have not looked at wrestling because I think that it's stale across AEW and WWE, TNA, everywhere. It's stale. Ain't nothing happened. WWE Unreal just pulled the curtain back on a lot of things. You know, last year when they had this shit, I mean, everybody was like, you know, we don't like this. John Cena said, you know, I don't like that WWE Unreal. Paul Heyman in the season 2, when he was talking about Seth Rollins and stuff like that, he wanted to say, I don't like, you know, WWE Unreal. Yes, you do. Yeah, you do. Any way to get your face on a TV screen to promote yourself, you ain't got no problem to do any of that. But LA Knight. I did a burial for this man because it was warranted. I did the burial to him. Now I'm watching this, and LA Knight's supposed to get up. He's supposed to meet Seth Rollins on the ladder, and they're supposed to have this dramatic, you know, tug of war, you know what I'm saying, to all that stuff. LA Knight was late getting there. He was late getting there. He was on the floor. He wasn't supposed to be where he's at right now. He's supposed to be on the other side of the ladder, and Seth Rollins and them are supposed to have this struggle back and forth, you know, this high-tension stakes that Triple H wanted him to have, right? LA Knight was on the ground. Now, the investigation in this is this right here. Was this on purpose? Did he deliberately do this to Seth Rollins? Did he deliberately do this to Triple H and everybody else there? I've said it before, even back then when this match was happening, that LA Knight or Andrade should win the Money in the Bank briefcase. Seth Rollins doesn't need it. But Triple H wants to make Seth Rollins a star by any means necessary. So LA Knight, he probably was like, you know what, man, it should be me winning this. It should be me winning this. I'm finna stay on this ground and let this man just walk up the ladder slowly to look like an idiot and look like a fool. Maybe that was his intention. Who knows? But he was late getting there, and this right here wasn't supposed to happen. Triple H is upset. He's upset. Listen, maybe this was the downfall of that man's push. This right here, because this wasn't supposed to happen like this. You know what I mean? So, like, what the hell was, like, WWE Unreal, it has showed the flaws in WWE writing. And it's something that I have been saying. I've been saying this shit for a while. They need writers. They need people who can come in here and do this shit and write storylines, who have a track record of writing good storyline, good material. Because let me tell you something. If you are a former wrestler and you try to get on the creative and shit like that, you don't know what you're doing. You know how to put matches together. You know how to go out there and do the moves and, you know what angles to be at on TV and things like that. But that doesn't mean that you know how to write a storyline. See, over here, I noticed that Triple H doesn't know how to write a storyline. He doesn't know how to come up with any good ideas. You know, his thing is Seth Rollins. What was the thing that he said in one episode of the Unreal? He was like, you know, what if Seth Rollins came back and he just was hurt, and then he wooed everybody. It'd be this big dramatic, comeback. People wouldn't see it coming. Like, he always want to do for Seth, bro. He's gonna always do for Seth, and people like LA Knight are just gonna get shit on by the wayside because it's all about Seth. And in this instant, everybody is mad as fuck at LA Knight. Seth Rollins may be happy right now, but he did not like it. Look at him. He did not like that shit because he wants to be the guy so bad and have that big reaction. No one fucking cares, bro. Your body can't hold up. Look at Seth. He come back the disappointed guy. Man, fuck. Man, I wanted the dramatic back and forth. I wanted to be the star. I wanted to look like the star. You know what I'm saying? Man, who gives a fuck? You're winning the briefcase. The fuck difference does it make? You're going to be a world champion in a few months. All for your boy. All for Triple H. You're finna be the guy. So why the fuck are you mad? You want the back and forth struggle to make it look like what? Meanwhile, LA Knight is just like, man, he's just finna get berated. And it's not his fault. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. But look at this right here. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah. Yeah. When you tired of somebody's shit, you tired of them saying, you're not doing this right, you're not doing that right, you got a problem with this, they got a problem with that. That is what LA Knight was thinking in his head as he's sitting there nodding all the fucking time. Look at that. Yeah. Look at that shit, man. Yeah, he's like, man, I'm sick and tired of this shit again with this. I got to hear this shit each and every week. I'm doing everything. Oh, look at that. The big dramatic. He's going to get it. It's all for Seth Rollins. So who the fuck cares? Who the fuck cares? Bruce Pritchard don't know how to fucking write. Maybe at one point in time when Vince was there, but you know what? Vince knew storylines, and he knew the people to put in them because he's a promoter, never been a wrestler. He only knows about promoting. What storyline I can put this person with this person with. Okay, this is this feud. All right, go out there and do it. These are wrestlers trying to come up with stories, and it's not going to work. They don't know how to do it. Yet this man is on the floor taking this verbal thrashing. Look at him. Yeah. It should be me. It should be me that's in that position that Seth is in. That's the look on somebody's face who's tired of that man's shit. And it shouldn't be like that for LA Knight. It really shouldn't. He should be up there at the top. This man has got a raw deal. At this point, like I said in that burial, that funeral video that I did on this man's push, I said, he needs to leave. He needs to get out of there. Ain't nothing there for you. Ain't nothing there for you. You got all these new people coming in. You know what I'm saying? We got to get them seasoned. We got to get them seasoned and prepped and put on the roster. But guess what? They don't know what to do with that. Because guess what? Javon Evans declared that he's going to be in the Royal Rumble match in a commercial break again. He's only seen in commercial breaks and digital content to go online. Who is doing the booking for this man? Meanwhile, this man right here gets berated because he wasn't on the ladder struggling for Seth Rollins to put Seth Rollins over. You're winning the fucking briefcase. So what the fuck does it matter if he's up there struggling for it or not? What is struggling for the briefcase going to do for Seth Rollins? Oh my God, is it back and forth? It's so dramatic. And then he falls off. And then you're like, And then like, this man is sitting there listening to all of this shit. Tired of this motherfucking bitch. That's the look That's the look on the face of somebody who is tired of this shit, bro. He tired. And I feel bad for him. And this show only made him look terrible. Getting talked to like a child. For what? Because you wasn't on the opposite end and you didn't do the struggle with Seth Rollins? This is the reason? Here's my verdict on this, and I did my detective work, okay? I don't blame LA Knight. I do not blame him at all. I blame Triple H and the producers and the writers of this show. And I got plenty of thoughts coming soon about this WWE Unreal, buddy. This is just on LA Knight, because this is the part that pissed me off the most. The look of a face of a man who's tired of this shit. I will be highly surprised if LA Knight is in the Royal Rumble. If LA Knight is not in the Royal Rumble tomorrow, I will get right back on this motherfucker and I will say, you know what? He's gone. He's gone. And you won't see him again. LA Knight, in this image right here, I did all that I can do. I got the catchphrase. I get the pop. I got the music. I got the swagger. I got everything to be a world champion. Yet this man do not want to give me the championship. He does not going to give me the ball. He just going to give me a funky-ass U.S. title run to pacify me. This man right here has won 2 participation award championships. Both of his United States title runs were participation awards championships because they don't have anything for him. The writing is terrible. They put the title on Zelina Vega. They ain't had no plans for that girl whatsoever. They ain't had no plans for Chelsea Green. They were just going to have them be recycled to go up against B-Fab and Michin, 2 women who have not been featured on the main roster properly in a long time. They could be a tag team together. But meanwhile, the writing is exposed in WWE Unreal, and I will go in depth. It's good to be back. It's good to be back. More videos are coming out. And the Royal Rumble is tomorrow. I'm not looking forward to it. I don't care who fucking wins. I don't care who wins that shit. They don't care about it. So why should I? Why should you? This is the look of WWE this year for me. This is the look that I will be doing every time I see WWE this year. This is the look. I feel sorry for you, LA Knight. I wish you the best, man. I'm sorry that you had to take that verbal lashing the way that you had, and it doesn't make any sense. It's all for Seth. It ain't for nobody else. LA Knight, get your ass away from there.